4 matches coming at you for this match, and we'll be kicking things off on Nepal.
Well, in the current stage for the Gladiators, the Defiant have been struggling, and now they've got new players. And if you're the Gladiators, you want to solidify yourself as a top 4 team, you need to absolutely dominate.
They are not even in the discussion anymore. They absolutely have to dominate, you're right. And then they have to take it to the Titans and nearly dominate there too, because right now, as far as the Gladiators are concerned, it is the fall from Gates. The Spark have definitely taken their spot. Yakpung, nice dodge on his side. Self-destruct's going all over the place. Gods gets a double, but then Shaz and Big Goose, the deadly duo, drop 2 on the side of the Defiant. Then it's going to Gladiators who will stabilize. 75, I don't think so. It's not happening because he can swoop in, and there you go. No ults allowed, no abilities allowed. He hits everybody he wants there. 2 quick kills for the Gladiators, and they slam the door on the Defiant.
That one is just about over here. It's just Lucio on the point, battling barriers, but I don't see a world in which the Defiant come back unless the stall is the best stall I've ever seen on Shrine.
I mean, it's possible. Nice stun, but no follow-up there onto Aid. He will survive by the looks of things. That could be annoying, but
Blank Shatter can't get there.
Can't get on the point fast enough. Nice try, but the Gladiators will take the first map of the series. Text your hips.
Pop socket.
Pop sockets, there you go. Pop sockets. Let's get into the second.
Is the offense set up on the bunker. Decay's got eyes. He knows where everybody is. Gets a shot, not the kill though.
Woo, that was so close, Neko. You better be counting your lucky stars. You barely survived that one. Point blank obliteration coming out here from Hydration. Aid will bring Mangachu back, but Decay in the meantime is going to work. Ivy's out of the fight, and now this is going to be set up here for Hydration to really start just wearing down these shields. Defiant, you're not going to have anywhere to hide when there's a Bastion set up on the point.
You know how we talk about you don't want to run 3-3 into the Vancouver Titans? The Gladiators have proven that they are one of the best bunker teams.
You listen to the one guy who's calling the shots. Trying to keep an eye on things here for the Defiant. Who has that role right now? Mangachu eventually gets tased.
And now you have to leave. Now you can't do anything. Going for the hammer kill!
Let's go, make it happen! Come on, Sure4!
I think that's a little bit of styling on Mangachu, who remake actually as well from Gods. Preemptive ultimates come out, Ivy dies right away.
I love that Sure4 turret just plinking away in the corner as well. Oh, but this could be a big dragon. Straight into the hard point. Hydration gets clipped a little bit, forced away from his barrier, but the supercharger is down, and that's gonna help them just melt. Yakpung nowhere to hide, and now you're on point. You got nowhere to go. Sure4 is looking to humiliate some more players here. You're just not going to get through that door. Los Angeles Gladiators with the defense, locking it down.
Sure4 shows his pool yet again. This is the Gladiators' strength, that they can run anything at any. You can just focus at the core. This is what this team is. This is how they play. This is.
Right now, they don't have to worry about it. They're going to die. Oh, the sound barrier there to save Yakpung. That was huge. Grab goes down, solo on Yak, but he survives. Oh. And then the counter shatter. There's the sound barrier coming out from the Goose, though. He's trying to keep him alive. Shaz gets yanked out into the middle of nowhere. Is there going to be a trade? It looks like it. Mangachu goes down. Yakpung barely getting brought back up, and it's Neko who's just going to give him all the love.
Stun the shatter, the boop goes in. Neko will fall, but War goes down in the trade. A couple of hacks onto Toronto as they try to keep pushing this, but with Gods falling, that might just be it. Zarya down means fights are usually lost. Gladiators able to snag that one back. If you're looking for a bright spot on Toronto today, there's clear him up top. Ooh, dodges the dart. There's the first part. Dragon up. Decay falls.
Dragon was perfect. Goose and Shaz survive, but it's not going to be for long. There we go. Perfect play. Great coordination coming in there.
Sure4 to get back into this fight.
Wait for it. There's the shatter. Gets thrown in. Nobody put to sleep, though. It is going to be the pressure getting thrown on. Big EMP going through, but Aid was around. He managed to dodge the EMP. He gets the sound barrier through. That's going to set it up here for the Gladiators to potentially hold, but the Hydration, he doesn't get caught by it. Big Goose misses him with the barrier, and that means that you get a second point for the Defiant.
Aid has done everything he possibly can to get the Toronto Defiant into it. That is his probably third huge clutch barrier that if he doesn't hit, his whole team dies. Mangachu shows up in the kill feed on the cleanup.
Work your way up to that primal.
You have to play a little patiently though. You want to alternate your tanks jumping up and down here, but Gods got hacked, so Yakpung had to stay on the ground. And a grounded Winston is an unhappy Winston. This one looks like it's just about in the books.
Buddy, yeah, they are going to be melting up. Gladiators looking for it. God's out, and all they need is one tick on the first point. One left alive. There's going to be a second Hammond is in, but he is going to get deleted immediately, and they will find success. The Gladiators pick up the series.
And what feels like
3-0 Colleen.
And now finally what feels like a more definitive win. It is 3-0 rather than being a 2-0. And their schedule so far has been rough, and like I said, they have to play Vancouver.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, hydration. Saying hello. Yakpunk, that's uncomfortable. He will survive, but Ivy can't say the same for him, and now hydration over the top, gets the DMEC, no answer possible, and this is just a terrible time for the Defiant. They're getting melted, Hex, one after the other. Point blank rockets.
This is brutal, and now there's nowhere to hide. They've got infra sight up, so now the spawns can't even sneak out on them. This is gonna delay just a second. Where's this Mercy going?
Where did you think he was
Look
going?
at this, Decay hits 3 in a row!
It's just Decay right now. It's like everybody's got to pay attention to hydration and the point, and that just leaves him open to take pot shots all day long. They collect all 3 points. Zarya is just like getting the foot in the door, and then you actually get to play. And so this is, well, Decay just going to work right now. I mean, I will point out Hex. A little bit disappointed in. He dropped down to 33% headshot rating. Out of 14, 1 in 3.
Defiant trying to close out Dorado.
Time it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
Headshot on hydration, yeah. Mangachu still alive on the flank.
Roar came around from his little hamster journey and gets Decay, or gets Ivy rather. Rest back up.
Oh, they need to contest though. Shaz, this is awkward. Shaz gonna get melted. Shaz the one who's just trying to buy some time. Let's see, the Goose got the wings out. Decay trying to do the best he can to get back in here as well with the trance, but the barrage saved by Mangachu allows for the Defiant.
But it's Mangachu with the barrage. Decay takes out his counterpoint. Decay! Another 2 headshots in a row!
Yeah, he's doing work right now. Mangachu right now trying to do the best he can. It's him and Aid, the last bastion, trying to hold out here for the Toronto Defiant, but it's not looking like it's going to be, and the Gladiators. Clean sweep for them today, Hex. A 4-0 win over the Toronto Defiant. The Toronto Defiant at least putting up a fight at the end.
It could have been way worse. If you look back at Control, that was an absolute bloodbath in favor of the